awareness around the pitch. He has the potential to excel in all positions across that front line. But I'd personally like to see him as part of a front three. I think he operates best in that area.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. And here's Martinelli. Martin shoots! That was mighty close. Gabriel, Saliba, Calafiori, Cucurella. Garnacho on a charge down the left. Garnacho, he's got away, swings it across. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Caicedo. Can he spark a counter here? Well, that's well seen too. Lobbed in behind. Chalobah, and the keeper's got it again. Almost ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cucurella. And here's Garnacho. And it's Cucurella. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, it's come loose. And a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Saka. Timber. Gabriel. Merino. Martinelli. Calafiori. Saka. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Eze, but he's gone backward here. Fernandez getting this one clear. Gabriel. Merino. Nicely intercepted. Pedro Neto. Fernandez. That's really well manoeuvred. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Saka. And now the breakaway. Timber. Garnacho. Palmer. Chalobah. Fernandez. James. Aim forwards. And it's James. Crosses it in. Gabriel tries to clear. Palmer. Can he finish? Great effort. Beautifully taken.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Clearly not happy with that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Calafiori. Rice. And here's Eze. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. He's gone for goal. And the shot! Great effort, but no way through. Cucurella. Caicedo. Garnacho. Caicedo. Cucurella. Colwill. Caicedo. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Eze. Calafiori shifted upfield. Defending of the desperate variety. Gabriel. Martinelli. Merino. Martinelli. And it's Eze. Takes a shot! Caicedo. Fernandez. Garnacho. Cucurella. And here's Garnacho. Now this could be a chance. He's having a shot! Could be danger here. Great chance! And that would have been some goal.
Okay, credit him for his willingness to run at people, but you really shouldn't be afforded so much space down the middle of the pitch.
Cucurella. Chalobah. Fernandez. Caicedo. And it's played forward.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Martinelli. And he cuts out the supply. Arsenal have a free kick. Correa is there and he can get that clear. Merino. Martinelli. Calafiori. And here's Martinelli. Laid back in. And he's heaved it away. And they can counter here. James. Chalobah. Colwill. Cucurella. Caicedo forwards and with intent. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella. Cucurella puts the ball in. Rice. Timber. Saka. That's a cute ball. Garnacho. Can he deliver? Turns and goes back. Saka. Merino. Rice. Calafiori. Always onto this. Punched away. Gets it away. James. Cucurella. Colwell. Colwell. Ah, he's fizzed it forward. Timber. Gabriel. And back to the keeper they go. Timber. It's an exciting looking ball that. Caught offside that time. Played out to the right. And here's the chance to counter. Thinks one through. Now it's Saka. He's away. Eze. Timber. He is just caressing the ball. Saka. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Saka! Straight at the keeper.
Well, that looked very much like a case of stage fright. His job is to steer clear of the keeper.
Oh, Red, nice interception. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And it's Timber. Rice. Eze, played out towards the right wing. Corner given. Rice plays it short. Produces a cross. Cucurella getting this one clear. Chance for a shot! Garnacho. Cucurella. Garnacho. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's put paid to a promising move. Saliba. Rice. Aim forwards. Now it's Eze. That's a nicely shaped ball. Can he finish? Sanchez tearing after the ball here. Timber. Here comes the cross. That's really well cleared. And here's Martinelli. And he shoots! He's got away with one there. And it's Eze. Eze, oh, good spread. Well, the run has been sold a little bit that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. And it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Chalobah. James. And here's Neto. That's tidy.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Arsenal making a good start. Nice level of intensity in their play. Martinelli shifted upfield. And it's Marino. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Arsenal with a chance to counter-attack now.
Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
Pedro Neto going full tilt down the right-hand side. That's going to go a long way. Palmer. Timber Chunkliga. Eze. So what can they make of this? The pressing's intense and it's paid off. João Pedro. Saka does really well to win the ball there. Eze. Chance, surely! Goal! Arsenal!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Cucurella. Garnacho going full tilt down the left. And it's Palmer. Now it's João Pedro. Great defending, strong and determined. Saliba. Keeper's got good distance on that. Cucurella cuts it out. Chalobah. Fernandes. Moved on forwards. Eze. Timber. Ball swat, climbs up big! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are are flying. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
João Pedro. Oh, good ball! Shapes to shoot! Sticks it away! Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Saliba. That is a great pick out. Now that's a fine challenge. Garnacho. James. Fernandes. And it's played forward. Palmer. Now then, the ball's come loose. Chalobah. And it's Fernandes. Merino. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Calafiori, aim forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Pedro Neto. James. Martinelli wins the duel this time. Foot in. Do have a chance to counter here. Caicedo. James. Fernandes. Pedro Neto. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Saka. João Pedro. And a chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
João Pedro really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Calafiori chooses to go cross-field. And he thumps it clear. And it's Timber. Eze's cross. Cleared away. Garnacho tries to clear. Colwell. And here's Martinelli. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Garnacho. Shot a goal! Potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Garnacho. Cucurella. Garnacho. Danger averted for now, and claimed it back swiftly. Fernandez. That has been knocked clear. The referee's awarded a free kick. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Rice, nice looking ball. Deftly away. Another chance from a corner. Rice with the short one. Tries a shot! Just lacked a decent finish.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Rice. Saka plays it through. Decent chance! Really well taken goal. A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control.
Arsenal, the danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
And it's Cucurella. Cucurella, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Saliba with a fine tackle. Cross in, looks like a good one. Long ball looking to counter. That has been cut short. Caicedo. Chalobah. Fernandez. Chalobah gently done. Saliba with the clearance. Eze. Nice interception, well timed. Colwill. Cucurella. Palmer is onto it in a flash. James gets across to intercept that. Merino. Gabriel. Eze. Rice. Looking here to chip it through. Oh, well measured. Well read. And the danger is averted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Arsenal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto.
Fernandez. Palmer. Caicedo. Palmer. Cucurella. Raya claims it. Safe hands. Out to the right. He's in space and looking for options. Timber, and that's aimed into the middle. Now, what about a counter-attack? Caicedo. Nice control. Martinelli. It's a mighty effort! Palmer. Fernandez. Cucurella. Caicedo. Caicedo forwards and with intent. Garnacho. Cucurella. Garnacho. Cucurella. Fernandez. João Pedro. And here's Palmer. Garnacho. Caicedo. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Merino. What a throw in. Oh, good steal, he just read it. That's really well manoeuvred. And it's gone back to the keeper.
Pedro Neto.
James. And here's Palmer. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking to break at pace. Eze. Martinelli. Rice. Moved on forwards. Lovely ball and a real chance now. He's fouled him there. Martinelli. Rice. Chalobah getting this one clear. That's a nicely shaped ball. Lovely feet. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Gabriel. Calafiori. Could move up a gear here. Played out to the right. Now it's João Pedro. He came in hard, very hard. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a nicely weighted pass. And they've got rid. It is a corner. Rice is there, and he can get that clear. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Saka. It's a good-looking delivery. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Caicedo attempts a clearance. Saka. Merino. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Yeah, well, they were exposed and vulnerable, and he knew he had to do something to prevent a goal then.
Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. He's gone for it! Rice goes short. There's the shot! Defending of the desperate variety. Martinelli does really well to win the ball there. Cucurella. Caicedo. Chalobah. Colwill. Caicedo. Colwill shifted upfield. Ooh, can he get onto this? Chalobah makes the interception. Caicedo. Chalobah. Fernandes. Caicedo. Pinged towards the front line. Saliba cuts out the pass. Saka. Eze. Aimed in towards the centre. Cucurella. Calmly anticipates. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. A searching ball out wide. Saka. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And the pass is intercepted. Calafiori. That pass has been well intercepted. Rice. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Real chance! Well, that is rather wayward.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Eze. Saka. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Rice. Rice looking for a runner. And it's in! Oh, offside.
Is the light very short-lived? The referee's assistant did have his flag up. It might have been close, but it was correct.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Saliba, Gabriel, Rice, Timber, aim forwards, dealt with nicely by the defence. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now it's João Pedro. And it's Caicedo. Caicedo spread out to the left. Can he latch on to this? That has been knocked clear. They've played it short. And it's hoisted clear. Fernandes. Fernandes played out towards the right wing. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Played it again. Saliba gets good distance on it. Caicedo, that's an imaginative pass. Hit into the middle.
Palmer really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
That's really well manoeuvred. And that is a little undercooked. Sanchez, long ball by the goalkeeper. Timber, who's set up one goal so far. Great defending, strong and determined. Saliba. Martinelli. Calafiori. Martinelli. Eze. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
been taken short. Timber, now here's the delivery. Martinelli tries to get it clear. Yeah, he's offering an apology for that. He needed to deliver a better ball. Chalobah, it's a sharp pass. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Timber. Cucurella. Now it's Garnacho. James gets over and intercepts. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He can run onto that. And that was very necessary. It'll be a throw-in. Fernandes wins the duel this time. 15 minutes till half-time. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Calafiori, a good play on the left-hand side here, and it's played into the middle. And the counter is on. Now it's Pedro Neto, and it's James. João Pedro, and here's Palmer. Palmer! Split-second reaction.
Palmer clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's João Pedro. Chance! And that's caused a worry or two. Fernandes plays it short. Showing good feet. Fernandes. Caicedo. Here's a chance! Martinelli, gently done. And it's Palmer. Steaming on goalwards. Gabriel did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Martinelli. Merino picks it up out wide. Caicedo can get it clear. In again. That has been knocked clear. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, smashing header! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's starting to look like a done deal now. James. He has found the way through. Martinelli. He's had a shot! And it's hoisted clear. Gets it away. Fernandez. Colwill. Moved on forwards. Gabriel. Saka. Timber tries making a foray down the right. Flings it. Big chance! And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Sanchez sends that a long way. Calafiori. Gabriel, and it's played forward. Saka, gently done. He's cut it out. Saka is sporting a guilty look after that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And the shot! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence. Who were made to look a little lost in all honesty.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Gabriel. Saliba. Rice, forwards and with intent. Nice physical challenge. Chalobah. Colwill. Really well manoeuvred. And it's Cucurella. Caicedo. Garnacho. Cucurella. And here's Palmer. And it's played forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Eze. Palmer. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Well, they can break here. Timber. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. For a shot! Another big chance that gets away.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
comes to the pressure. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, Red, nice interception. Chance here to counter. Pedro Neto makes the interception. Arsenal couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Chalobah. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Mikel Merino, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Calafiori. Well, played right into his path.
Eze, yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. Garnacho. Cleared away. And reclaimed it in a trice. And it's Caicedo. Palmer. Fernandes. Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. Obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
And he's going to Rex. Timber gets it away. Cucurella. Garnacho. Very nicely done. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Might be danger here. Eze! It's a loose ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now it's Saka. And the shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Up he goes! Oh, not the best of headers.
Rice.
Saliba, driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Muscular approach does pay off here. And he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Yeah, and he's dodged a big one there. He has to be squeaky clean from here.
nicely intercepted. And no question, that's a foul. Caicedo, and it's James. Proves too strong. Merino. Gabriel. Rice. Merino. Eze, clipped into space. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Garnacho. Correa, Palmer, Colwill, Fernandez. That's been drilled forward. And he cuts out the supply. Calafiori. Now who's going to be first to this? Can he stop it going out? Oh, they could be caught out here. Colwill, aim forwards. Calafiori. Fernandez. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Colwill shifted upfield. Garnacho. Timber. Raya. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
James played with finesse. And he's there to clear it. Chalobah. Colwill. Chalobah. Fernandez. Played into space out wide. And it's James. Now it's Pedro Neto. Gabriel with the clearance, and that's been won straight back. Ooh, delicate chip through. Defending of the desperate variety. Pedro Neto looking to get on the end of this. And he thumps it clear. Mikel Merino gently done. Saka. Eze. Martinelli. Moved on forwards. disappointed with that. Saliba. Gabriel. Rice. Timber, aim forwards. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. That's been easily repelled. Correa. Ooh, can he get onto this? Now it's João Pedro. Gabriel. Rice. Calafiori. Eze. Oh, good spread. And the ball is out of play. Time, excellent interception. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And here's Eze. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Palmer. He is through here. Fernandez. Martinelli. So what can they make of this? Caresses it through. He's found the way through. And it's Timber. That's very neat. Now it's Saka. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. João Pedro. Martinelli. Pouring through the gear. Saka! That's surely a foul, free kick. Just the talking to, I think. Yes, it is. He's gone direct. Oh, the ball's come loose here. And here's Martinelli. Martinelli. The ball goes in. Too much on that, it's gone out. Well, that's well seen too. Gabriel. Martinelli. Timber. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That has been cut short. Martinelli. Ambitious ball here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's João Pedro. Ryan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Calafiori shifted upfield. Colwill. Keeper's got good distance on that. Gabriel. Saliba. And it's played forward. Martinelli chasing after it. Fernandes. Now it's Palmer. Pedro Neto. Now he's got space here. Referee's given a throw. And a shot! Eze have it back and can go again. And reclaimed it in a trice. Chalobah. Up towards the front line. Calmly anticipates. Back to the goalkeeper. Rice, gently done. And it's Palmer. Now it's Pedro Neto. Palmer is having a shot! Chance here to counter. Saka forwards and with intent. Martinelli goes to finish. Cucurella gets in. Could be danger here. A chance to play it in. Saka. There's the shot. No way through, so back it comes. Tries a shot! It's Timber. Oh, nice touch. And he welcomes it in. Shot, surely! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's a goal kick. James. That's really well manoeuvred. Let's a look and place it forward. Timber. Merino. Martinelli. João Pedro. Saliba. And it's Timber. And here's Saka. Gets the shot away! Cleared without complication. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Colwill. Saka. And here's the chance to counter. João Pedro. Cucurella. And here's Garnacho. Timber too strong for his opponent there. Merino moved on forwards. Martinelli. Cucurella cuts it out. Chalobah. Fernandes. Palmer. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto looking to run onto it. That is lovely. Saliba shifted upfield. Rice. Oh, this looks sharp. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Caicedo. Chalobah. Colwell forwards and with intent. And he welcomes it in. Chalobah gets it away. And we hit half-time. And the action is back on the way.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. And it's Palmer. And that's a good ball.
João Pedro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Fernandes. James. Saliba cuts out the pass. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Pedro Neto. James. Some good work on the right flank here. James. Palmer. João Pedro. Martinelli gets across to intercept that. Pedro Neto, done delicately. Tries to get it clear. And it's James. Palmer. Oh, cracking ball. And here's Garnacho. Garnacho opts to play it back. That looks a good chance! The second half sparks straight into life. That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
We have got ourselves a game here.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
Calafiori. Martinelli. Eze. Cucurella cuts out the pass. Now it's Eze. Saka. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, that's neat. So who's he picking out? Martinelli. And here's Eze.
anticipated that well, didn't he?
Can he finish? And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Muscular approach does pay off here. Cucurella. Garnacho. Decent progress down the left. Lovely bit of skill. Cucurella. Strong running down that left flank. Looks across and plays it in. And that has been cleared. Saka aim forwards. Looking to break at pace. Garnacho, and it's lofted through here. Now it's João Pedro. Cleared away. It's anyone's ball now. And it's Cucurella. Brilliantly cut out. Martinelli. Calafiori. Saliba. Gabriel. Saka. Eze. Rice. Saka. Eze. Rice. Gabriel. Rice. Timber. And here's Saka. João Pedro. And the counter is on. Colwill. Saka. Lobbed in behind. Big chance! Caicedo. Cucurella. And it's played forward. Saliba with the clearance. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Now it's Martinelli. And it's Marino. Saka. João Pedro. Fernandes. Gently done. And that could set him on his way. Crunching tackle.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
No foul, says the referee. Saliba shifted upfield. Merino. Saliba played over towards the opposite flank. And it's played forward. Colwill gets over and intercepts. Chalobah. Caicedo. Colwill. Caicedo. Cucurella. Saka. And he's picked out the run. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Moved on forwards. Caicedo. Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Fernandes. Pedro Neto. And claimed it back swiftly. Played into space out wide. Now it's Martinelli. And here's Eze. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Saliba cuts it out. Martinelli. And now the breakaway.
Colwill, well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
And they can counter here. Saliba, forwards and with intent. Calafiori keeps on running. Calafiori charging forward down that flank. Caicedo. Colwill. Cucurella. Garnacho. Caicedo. Well, they could break here. Now it's Rice. Arsenal have got it back and they'll have another go. Saka played out towards the right wing. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Gets his head on it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Pedro Neto. Fernandes. That's really well manoeuvred. Do have a chance to counter here. Garnacho. Cucurella. Caicedo. Palmer could complete a hat-trick here, Jim. What do you reckon?
I think he's got every chance, and he's got plenty of time too to get his third. And the way he's gone about this match, he looks very much like he could even end up getting more. He's full of hunger and running.
And here's Garnacho. And here's Palmer. Timber. Saka. Gabriel. Saliba. Calafiori. Oh, can he get onto this? Chalobah makes the interception. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Colwill. Aim forwards. Now it's Garnacho. João Pedro. Nicely intercepted. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Gabriel. Saliba. Rice. Well, that's well seen too. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Garnacho. Oh, it's played into the area. Saliba shifted upfield. Merino. Mikel Merino. Nicely aimed pass. And it's Timber.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Cucurella, gently done. And that is as far as they're going to go. Martinelli! And it's hoisted clear. Moved on forwards. Now it's João Pedro. James. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Garnacho. Thinks one through. Not the most accurate pass. Palmer. Now, what about a count? Palmer! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Really well cleared. And it's played forward. Martinelli. Merino. Saka played out to the left flank. Cross goes in there. Keeper has taken decisive action. Fernandes forwards and with intent. Can he spark a counter here? João Pedro. And there's green grass ahead of him. Now it's João Pedro. And here's Palmer. Palmer! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Shooting chance! Oh, it's come loose. And it's Caicedo. And here's Fernandes. Garnacho. And that has been clubbed away. James. Calafiori gets it clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Moved on forwards. Now it's João Pedro. Can he get onto this? Oh, that's nice. There are a few waiting for it. Palmer. Eze. Raya sends that a long way. pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Saka. Played out to the right. Oh, sweet feet. And here's Saka, who is shot a goal! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Fernandes. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Colwill is onto it in a flash. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Martinelli. Eze, that's a delicate pass. Martinelli. Great challenge, time to perfection. Pedro Neto, aim forwards. João Pedro. And here's Palmer. Garnacho. And he has been fouled there. The ball's come loose here. Colwill. Palmer with 2 goals already to his name. Oh, great play! He can get that clear.
Have certainly changed the dynamic, but I'm not quite sure whether we're going to get patience or impatience.
Tries to cross. The keeper gets his hands on it. Saliba. Martinelli providing an outlet on that flank. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Saka. Oh, what a ball! Garnacho. Now it's João Pedro. Now it's Pedro Neto. He's shifting through the gears here. And he's there to get it away. And that's been won straight back. And here's Neto. And it's Fernandes.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
No, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's a lovely, neat pass. Palmer.
Palmer really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
there to clear it. That's good play. Garnacho. Nice control. Garnacho chips it through. Played into the middle. And the shot! Great strike! But the keeper's equal to it. Another save. Saka can get it clear. And he cuts out the supply. Chalobah. And it's Fernandes. And it's played forward. Now it's João Pedro. Chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
You're talking about creating a problem for yourself? OK, credit to good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Colwell. That'll be a throw-in. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Garnacho. Caicedo. Palmer. João Pedro. Out towards the flank. Garnacho tries across. Caicedo. And that has been cleared. Could move up a gear here. Saliba. Martinelli. João Pedro. Caicedo. Caicedo played out towards the right wing. Cucurella. Caicedo. Decent chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
I'm really impressed with the tenacity he's shown to intercept that. That's how they're going to make things happen.
Chance here to counter. And it's Eze. Opportunity for Arsenal to break. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
João Pedro. Great defending, strong and determined.
João Pedro really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Pedro Neto. It's run loose here. Martinelli. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. quality ball. Well-timed, excellent interception. Pedro Neto, gently down. Fernandez with the short one. Saliba. Succumbs to the pressure. Chalobah. And it's Fernandez. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That's really well manoeuvred. Out to the right, back into the middle. Can he finish? A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Fernandez, it's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Clearly disappointed with that pass.
Arsenal clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Cross needs to be good. Saliba gets good distance on it. And the counter is on. Garnacho does really well to win the ball there. Rice, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. James. That's very neat. Plenty waiting in the middle. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. The protest continues, but in the end they are defending the indefensible. That's a fine save.
Absolutely terrific, terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
He's had a shot! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Martinelli. Rice. Saka. Oh, good spread. Saka. Out to the right. Martinelli. And here's Martinelli. Chance for a shot! Just off target.
Yeah, he may have snatched it that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Gabriel shifted upfield. Nice physical challenge. Colwell. James. And it's Fernandez. Fernandez forwards and with intent. Gabriel with the clearance. And that's put paid to a promising move. Colwell. Cucurella. Colwell. Fernandez. Colwell, good-looking ball. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Calafiori wins the duel this time. Great defending, strong and determined. Fernandez. Colwell. Caicedo. Colwell, aim forwards. Cucurella. And here's Garnacho. Caicedo. Pedro Neto tries to think it through. Cucurella. Garnacho. And it's Caicedo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Calafiori. And here's Martinelli. Danger averted for now. There will be a throw-in. Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change. Saliba. Luis Skelly. Fernandez. Pedro Neto is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Now it's Rice. And he'll shoot here!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Now it's Palmer. Oh, it's come loose. Rice. And there's his chance to lead the counter. So what can they make of this? Caicedo. And he shoots! Fernandez goes short. Real chance! Garnacho. Garnacho puts the ball in. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And it's Palmer. Rice. Timber. Saka. James. Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Played out towards the right wing. And here's the chance to counter. Muscular approach does pay off here. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Fernandes. Caicedo. That's really well manoeuvred. Palmer. Fernandes. Pedro Neto. And it's James. Time to deliver. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto!
Pedro Neto just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Out to the left it goes. Lewis Skelly. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. And here's Palmer. Takes a shot! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and there is.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here. Look at the way that backline is coming under serious pressure. High pressing that's being applied with real pace too.
Right, you got it.
One stray pass, that might be all they need here.
Now it's Saka. Garnacho. Cucurella. Caicedo. Garnacho. Cucurella. Garnacho. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Eze. And it's Rice. Saka. Pedro Neto gets it clear. Arsenal have They've reclaimed it. Rice. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Martinelli. He has a look up. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Arsenal making consecutive changes here. Merino. Oh, nice touch. Looking for a decent ball in. Now who's going to be first to this? And it's played forward. Gabriel. Martinelli. He's in a great position here, and it's Ødegaard. Does really well to win the ball there. Rice is fouled. Saka. Yeah, he's fouled him there. He's got space in the area.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Ødegaard. Over to the left.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Rice wins the duel this time. Ødegaard tries a measured ball. That's been won straight back. Saka! And that could come back to haunt them.
Saka clearly wanted to level things up in a hurry here. It didn't quite come off for him, but top marks for the effort.
James, gently done.
Yeah, just noticing now about that defensive line and how much it's dropping. It's too deep for me.
And why do you think that would be?
Well, it's an obvious move to prevent the opposition from exploiting the space that was usable.
So who's he picking out?
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Martinelli. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, easy pickings there. Rice. Played out to the right. Cross goes in there. There's the header! So close to drawing level.
Oh, what a moment for him, Peter. He'll be losing sleep over that one tonight.
Moved on forwards. Pedro Neto. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking to break at pace. Caicedo. And it's Fernandes. He can get that clear and claimed it back swiftly. That's really well manoeuvred. Tries to get it clear.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
That has been cut short. Colwill. Palmer. Now it's João Pedro. And he's running through. Pedro Neto. Garnacho. Now it's Garnacho. Corner. Arsenal making another change here. They've played it short. A chance to play it in.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Plenty waiting in the middle. Ah, such a clever touch. In by Saka. And that has been cleared. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Marino. Played out wide. Caicedo attempts a clearance. Timber. Rice. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. Lewis Skelly plays it in low.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
João Pedro. And it's played forward.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Merino. Trossard forwards and with intent. That has been knocked clear.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Colwell, early ball out from the back. Rice. Trossard. Rice. Colwell. Caicedo. Chalobah. Colwell. Caicedo. Chalobah. Chalobah shifted upfield. Gabriel. Raya. Long ball by the goalkeeper. That could spell trouble. And here's Palmer. Caresses it through.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And it's Ødegaard. Timber. And here's Saka. Saka. Great chance! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Look, if they're going to counter, it has to be pacier and much more decisive.
Brought them level.
That was extremely good focus from the keeper, and it could turn out to be quite a significant moment.
Saka. Saka played out towards the right wing. It's anyone's ball now. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Chalobah, aim forwards. Gabriel. Saliba, gently done. And it's Lewis Skelly. Trossard, Ødegaard. Rice. And here's Saka. He's in a good position. And the finish! Caicedo can get it clear. Hit into the middle. And it's hoisted clear.
Arsenal really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Cucurella. That's a good run down the left, and he's managed to get free. Garnacho. Oh, it's played into the area. Deftly away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Caicedo. Garnacho.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Trossard played out to the left flank. Trossard.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
He has found the way through. Oh, some tackle that. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Fernandes. Caicedo.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Timber. Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Merino. Trossard. And it's Marino. Chalobah gets it away.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Garnacho. Now here's the delivery.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
calmly anticipates.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Odegaard.
Arsenal really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Trossard. Saka. Very much into the last knockings. Now is this the final assault? Trossard. Arsenal have to get it into the box and quickly. And here's Trossard. Odegaard. Merino. Lovely feet. Oh, Red, nice interception.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Garnacho! Taken with style. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Saliba shifted upfield. Out to the right. Saka. Now it's Saka. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Garnacho. Cucurella. Garnacho. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Short changes him with that pass. That's a nicely shaped ball. And a chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Fernandes. Now it's João Pedro. Goes for goal! Garnacho. That is lovely. Fernandes. Caicedo. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Played through for the wide man. Gets into some space. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. it's played forward. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on.
João Pedro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Rice. And it's Rice. Ødegaard. Out to the left it goes. Lovely bit of skill. Great position here. Garnacho. Palmer. Oh, they can break here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Fernandes. Gusto. Pedro Neto. Gusto. Gusto. Battling down that right flank. Aimed in towards the centre. Gabriel clears it away. Now then, the ball's come loose. Pedro Neto. Well, the referee has bought that. I'm not sure I have. Draw your own conclusions. I've drawn mine.
Yeah, I agree, Peter. I don't think there was any contact. My feeling on first watch was that there was none.
So a big chance now from 12 yards.
Substitution on the field. Number 8. Coming on to replace him is...
Not much more than a formality.
Yeah, the keeper was trying to make him think that he was going to dive one way here. Could have just held a little longer.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Great work on the overlap. Ødegaard. And the shot! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. Cucurella. 4 added minutes on the board. Cucurella. And it's Caicedo. Cucurella. Caicedo. Palmer. Mikel Merino wins the duel this time. Saliba. Ødegaard. Gabriel. Rice. Ødegaard. Tries to dink it through. And they've got rid. Palmer have it back and can go again. Oh, that's a nice ball. Rice. Merino. Mikel Merino. Long ball upfield. Colwell gets it away. brilliant interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Now, what about a counter-attack? João Pedro. Now it's Palmer. Now it's Garnacho. Garnacho. There are a few waiting for it. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Gusto, and that's aimed into the middle. Saliba attempts a clearance. Caicedo. Cucurella. And here's Garnacho. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Lewis Skelly. Driving forward. And here's Trossard. Pedro Neto. João Pedro. Garnacho goes for a shot! Lavia. Garnacho. Rice does really well to win the ball there. Chalobah forwards and with intent. Moved on forwards. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Merino. And it's Lewis Skelly. And here's Trossard. Saka! They've done it! And they are right back within touch. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Arsenal are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So is this the start of a comeback? Palmer. Lavia. Colwill. Chalobah shifted upfield. Merino. Lewis Skelly. And here's Trossard. Looking here to chip it through. Ball is over the line. Oh, he's found him in space. Odegaard. Merino. Saka. Trossard shapes to shoot! And it's come back out to him. Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage.